Hi, I'm here to share with you my bicuspid removal experience. I'm trying to reverse the treatment that I had. When I was 11 years old, I had 4 bicuspids removed. Dr. Weinshaker, who was my orthodontist, recommended that treatment. He did that treatment. He had my bicuspids removed, braces put on, and then all my teeth pushed back to close the spaces that were created by the bicuspid removal. I had crowding, so he said that was the only way to have my teeth straightened. I had a lot of tension in my face. My teeth would not show at all. I had straight teeth that would never show because my face was so tense I couldn't smile correctly. And in order for me to smile, I had to kind of be like a very forced smile. So then after I would and also I would run out of air fast. When I would jog, I would feel like I was losing air. I couldn't keep up. I kind of never knew why. Like, you can't put it together. Then as a, as I got into my teen years to like running and stuff was kind of hard because I would run out of air. So then when I was about 26, 27, there was one day that I just felt like I couldn't breathe. And something just didn't some my mouth just felt very odd, so I went to this dentist, Bruce Johnson. When I went to Bruce Johnson, he immediately said, "You know what the problem with you is? It's that you had your bicuspids removed." He goes, and I told him that my tongue felt huge in my mouth. He said, "Well, they removed teeth, and by removing your teeth and pushing everything back, you feel like you have no room for your tongue." So he said, "It's like wearing a size 6 shoe and your foot is a size 7." That made sense. He put it all together. So he immediately got me out of feeling really bad that day that I couldn't breathe. He said, "I'm gonna make you a temporary appliance, like a he made it out of impression material. I remember it was blue impression material. He said, "You're gonna put it on your mouth and it went over my teeth." He goes, "And you're going to keep it at night. You're gonna feel better. It's gonna bring your jaw a little bit forward because your jaw is so retracted." So I wore it and immediately it worked. So I totally believed him. I didn't, and then he said, "You know what would be ideal?" He said, "If we could put your bicuspids back." He said, "We could put implants." He said, "And you're missing your wisdom teeth too, because my orthodontist also asked for them to be removed so my teeth would not get overcrowded again." So, I thought about it, but I said, that sounds kind of invasive. This orthodontist takes my bicuspids out for treatment. Now I need to have them put back. I thought it was odd. And back then, there was not as much information on the computers like there is now. They were not as accessible. So, I mean, they were kind of with Dr. Johnson. I mean, they were. That's when I started like doing more Google searches and stuff. But I don't remember knowing about YouTube, so I didn't get on YouTube. I didn't investigate it as much. But he kind of opened my eyes to the problem that I was having. So I had also heard that chiropractors helped with this. So I went to one chiropractor, Dr. Gerardo. It helped some, but the bicuspids were still the problem. So I kept on searching. I went to another chiropractor, Dr. Al Nunez, who got me 60% better. He's what you call a 3D chiropractor. I also found out that he just made chiropractor of the year. He was very good. He worked a lot on the muscles, since when you have your bicuspids removed, your muscles kind of get weak. So he would give me some exercises. He would do a lot of massage, and it helped. But I still was not perfect. So I kept on looking. Then I went to Dr. William Hang. I don't know if you guys have heard of any of these doctors. Dr. William Hang is also on the internet. I went to him, but he also recommended that I get implants, the bicuspids put in. I didn't want to do that because I'm kind of a sensitive person and I didn't want anything to go wrong. And I have friends, I know people who have had implants and they've had problems with them, a lot of them. They said that, my implant didn't work, so I have to have a bone graft. the issues that have to have the implant removed. My body didn't accept it, it rejected it. So, I didn't want to go through all that. So I kept on looking. So then I looked on a webpage. It's called Real Self, and I found somebody called Dr. Brad Lockhart, who specialized in adult dental expanders. And I went for a consultation there. And all these treatments are very expensive. I went to a consultation there, and Dr. Lockhart said, "You know what? You don't have to have your bicuspids put back unless you want to." So I said, "Okay, this sounds like a plan." So I moved forward with him. He gave me a palatal expander. First one palatal expander, hoping that my mandible would come forward on its own. But since it didn't, then he put a mandibular expander, a lower jaw expander, and brought everything forward. Now my teeth show. My muscles feel relaxed. I don't have so much pain here like I did before. But it helped. Okay, and then he put me with one of the assistants there to do myofunctional therapy, which is proper tongue placement, proper swallowing, breathing with your mouth closed. I was even taping my mouth at night so I wouldn't open it. So to get to create to retrain your body how to work properly. So I did that, and but after that, after the palatal expanders and everything was brought forward, I ended up with a little bit of an open bite. The space had to open, things had to open because everything was brought forward. So I had some spaces, and then the Invisalign made matters worse. It gave me a bigger posterior open bite. It felt terrible. I couldn't chew my food. I couldn't. I had to eat nothing but smoothies and oatmeal, any soft food, and applesauce. And I did one tray, the original tray on Invisalign. Okay, on the computer everything looked great. My posterior bite was closing, the teeth were straight, everything looked great. But in my body here, no. My posterior bite was still the same. He did another refinement. Refinement number one. Refinement is when it doesn't work, then they send out for new trays. So then it still didn't work. Then we did refinement number two, still with an open bite. So, I was ready to give up. So what I did was I did my research, and I looked online, and I found a doctor. His name is Dr. David Marotti. I'm happy that I found him. He's a board-certified orthodontist. He's orthopedic, which means he does dental appliances as well, like palatal expanders. And I went for a consultation, and he looked at my teeth, and he said, Invisalign is not going to close your posterior open bite. So he said, I can do it with braces. Braces will work. So he gave me choices, and he said, these are the braces, ceramic, metal. He showed me the different types, and I picked the clear braces because I'm an adult. I'm 57 years old. I didn't want braces to really show. So he put clear braces. Right now, I have blue rubber bands. But if I pick like clear rubber bands or pink rubber bands, they don't really show. I picked the blue one because I'm kind of having fun with the rubber bands. I kind of like them. So, and also I don't like the clear rubber bands because I eat something called turmeric latte, which is like kind of a yellow tea, and it stains them and it makes them yellow. And if I put the pink ones on, they end up being orange with the tea that I drink. So then and even if I brush and brush and brush, it doesn't come off. So this time the dental assistant said the blue ones. I've done blue in the past too with another, and I kind of like the blue. It kind of is a contrast with your teeth. But I still have like about a year and a half to go with my treatment, and I am very pleased with Dr. Marotti. He's very gentle. My orthodontist, when I was a child, I would tell him that I would have so much pain. I would literally pass out, headaches, muscle pain, and he would say that was part of the treatment. At 11, what do you know? He tells you it's part of the treatment. You kind of deal with it. So then after he removed the braces, my original orthodontist, I right away something didn't feel right, and when he would tighten them, they would hurt so much. With Dr. Marotti right now, he's gentle, thank God. Nothing hurts. It feels good, and if I have a concern, I talk to him about it, and he's very good about addressing all the concerns. He addresses them in a gentle, way, and he's very empathetic and kind, and I really like Dr. Murati. He's a he's a great dentist. My daughter's also going to him. I trust him with myself. I trust him with my daughter. I like Dr. Murati. He's a very good human being, and I'm happy that I picked him. But that's been my journey, and I've been through dentists, chiropractors, my functional therapy, speech therapy. All this could have been avoided if Dr. Weinshanker, who was my original orthodontist, my first orthodontist, I should say, when I was a kid, if he would have not extracted those 4 bicuspids, this could have all been avoided. But now I just have to move forward. I'm letting you know, in case you have a child or even yourself, and an orthodontist tells you, you know what, the only way we could fix your teeth, straighten them, is removing bicuspids. Usually it's not true. So I would get several opinions before deciding to remove perfectly good teeth. I still recall, it's always been in my mind, when I was a child and I was sitting there and the dentist pulled out my perfectly good teeth. I still remember looking at them on the tray and seeing them there and looking at them and wondering, what are my 4 good teeth doing there? They just removed teeth they were totally white, no cavities, no damage. It was a big shocker to me. As a child, something that didn't feel right. But I'm just letting you know, if you have kids yourself, just think about it. Get many opinions. Don't just take out perfectly healthy teeth. There are options out there, and there are kind doctors that are willing to work a little bit more, do more for you to keep your body healthy. Remember, it's one body. If something gets removed, it could affect other parts of your body. Okay, so just if you like my video, please subscribe. Any questions? I would love to hear from you, and thank you to those who have subscribed, and thank you for sharing with me some of your stories. The people that have been through what I've been through, I understand and I feel for you, and hopefully this will help somebody make an informed decision, and hopefully my what I've gone through can help somebody. Okay, but right now I'm thankful for Dr. Murati, and I'm feeling a lot better, and thank you for Dr. Al Nunez, too, who helped me, and other doctors who have helped me. I thank you.